This is a quick analysis on the TXY diagram, and we're going to go all the way from A to E. So consider a container which has a fixed amount of liquid, meaning that the amount of liquid is constant. Let's assume this is benzene and toluene, which are organic species, and it's going to be gradually heated. We have several points right here, but essentially what I want you to show you is all these points in between. So very first we have, we will study, we have this composition. This is the TXY diagram at 1 atmosphere of the benzene toluene system. Remember that benzene is the most volatile, so expect benzene composition to be here. In this specific case, we have a 40% or 0.4 mole fraction of benzene. Oops. So in point A, we are right here. So we start, remember that we have right here our cold liquid mixture. So it's 40% benzene liquid and 60% liquid toluene. Both are liquids. Let's say that we want to heat it, and we start heating this all the way until we get to B. Remember this famous line? What is it? Is it dew line or bubble point? Well, this is the bubble point because we have only liquid. So we have only liquid, A plus B. And as we are heating, temperature increases, so there will be the first bubble formation. This is at about, according to this diagram, 95 Celsius, 95.2 Celsius to be exact. This is the bubble point. Also known the point in which the solution is about to boil. Now, as you can see here, guys, we have some vapor. Because if we go to all the way here to the 60, right here, and this is the vapor line. So if we have 40% of liquid and we go to the right, we'll read this value to be about 61%. Now let's see what happens if we keep heating the system. It goes all the way up until the C point right here. We go to the left and we see that this is a 95 Celsius. What we have here is a vapor liquid mixture of benzene and toluene. Continued vaporization of liquid as heat is added. Now we have a different composition. As you can imagine, the liquid composition of benzene decreases, but the vapor condition increases. So you can see here, we go all the way down here, this is about 31. And when we go to the gas section, go down all the way, this is 52%. So in the liquid section, remember that we have benzene and toluene. Benzene is actually 31%. And in vapor section, we have benzene also about 52%. Now let's say that we want to vaporize everything. So we go all the point here. Now we have only vapor phase. The last droplet of liquid has been vaporized and the temperature is now 101 Celsius. Now we wanted to verify the compositions of the liquid phase will be 20%. Remember that this is technically speaking the last droplet, because the last droplet doesn't make that much sense to verify what will be the liquid composition. But more importantly, we are interested on the vapor phase. So this is 40%. And hopefully it makes a lot of sense to you guys that if we started with a 40% benzene mix in the liquid phase and we boil all this, of course you should have 40% of benzene in the vapor phase at the ending, because we're not having any kind of reaction. So what we're actually playing with is the interaction of the vapor and liquid in between. And finally, guys, let's say that we wanted to superheat it all the way to 108 Celsius. So technically there is no liquid. So by definition, when we read this point right here, this 40% is only of the gas. So you can see here, if you go all the way to the left, it doesn't make that much sense to verify this temperature, because this temperature is in the liquid phase. We only have vapor phase, therefore doesn't make sense. And that's a very quick analysis. Let me go a little bit back. Remember that first we have cold liquid, secondly we have saturated liquid, then we have a vapor mixture, which is the one that interests us in a binary diagram. Then we have the saturated vapor, and finally the superheated vapor.